Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca Ayoola, and today I'll be starting a new segment of the channel, which is going to be our book review segment. Drum rolls! If you knew me before now, you know that one of the things I people know me for is I love to read all kind of books, not all kind of books really, but I really love to read. I love gaining new knowledge. I love interacting with new materials. And in the past, I think 4 5 years, I used to do book reviews very regularly, but for a while now I've stopped, and I thought it's time to pick that back up and way better. So I thought this channel would be a great avenue to bring that up again. So today, our first book, we are looking at The Strangest Secret, written by Earl Nightingale, How to Live the Life That You Desire. So I read this book with a community of mine last month, and the review was super amazing. So I'm going to be sharing 4 to 5 lessons I learned from the material, and I hope you're able to gain something from it also. So from time to time, I'll check my notes just to make sure I'm on track. The first lesson I learned was intentionality makes a lot of difference while pursuing your goal. And I love the analogy that the book gave, which is the analogy of a farmer knew that, so I want to plant maize, and so to plant maize, you plant maize to harvest maize. But what the farmer knows that I can't control the sun, I can't control the rain, but I can control getting good seeds. I can control watering the seeds after they are planted. I can control weeding the environment to make sure pests and all of that are not affecting what I've planted. So they focus on doing the things that they can do while they leave the ones that they can't control. So intentionality is focusing on what you can control in the while trying to achieve your goal. Focus on what you can control. Focus on the things you can do that can take you from point A to point B and get it done. The number two lesson I learned was success is the achievement of a predetermined goal. One of the lessons that I've seen that even for myself, and it's always difficult for people to answer. It might not be for you, but for me, for a long period of time, I struggled with answering that question. And it is, what exactly do you want? In different areas of life, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to get? What do you want to do? Once you are able to get to the bottom, like to the simplest part of that question, and give an answer to it, that's already like 50% of your work done. So get to ask yourself that, what exactly do I want? Where am I going? And the analogy they gave here was the example of a ship. If you've ever been on a ship, like you've ever sailed on we use that form of transportation, you would know that before a ship leaves the harbor, they are very sure of where they are heading to. They know the destination. They have a map. They have a guide that they have the sailor and his crew members. That's okay. This is where we are going. This is the point. This is the point that we are going to be sailing through. Yeah, we are aware that some things might happen while traveling. They might experience some redirections and all of that, but they have a set goal in mind, and that is where they focus on getting to. So therefore, you yourself too, as this one that is you are the sailor, where are you headed? Be very clear on where you are headed, and get a map. How do you intend to get from point A to point B to point C to point D? Yeah, we are aware that some things might have to change, but at least be very clear on what you want to achieve and where you are going. The third point for me is your mind is a fertile ground. Your mind gives you is garbage in, garbage out. What you invest in your mind is what it produces back to you. So if you want to achieve your goals, let your mind be set on achieving your goals, not the thousand other things that might go wrong. No, let your mind focus on the things that could go right, the things that you could do better, the things that you could do today that could make a difference in the things that you want to achieve. So feed your mind on possibilities. Listen to people that have achieved the kind of things you want to achieve. The Bible said, set your heart on fine thoughts, lovely thoughts, just thoughts, thoughts of good reports. Listen to good reports. There are many. If you want a bad report about any area of life, now be it career, be it marriage, relationship, job hunting, and all of that, the news out there is that there are no jobs. Business is hard. Marriage is this, the da 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 da. But if you focus on those things, you would not get to where you want to go. So focus on the good stories. Focus on those that have a good report about the areas you want to go, and borrow their belief and know that if these people can do it even in the midst of all this hardship, there is possibility for you to achieve what you want to achieve. The last lesson I'll be sharing today is you are in the driver's seat. It's your life, it's your ambition, it's your dream, it's your vision, it's your goal. Nobody's coming to achieve, nobody's coming to do it for you. You are the one that will get that will get up, sit up, put your hands to work, burn the midnight candle like we say while we were in school, and start getting the work done. Yes, mentors will come along, friends will come along, supporters will come along, but they have to see that you have something you are working towards. Nobody's able to help someone who is not yet sure where they're going. But when you are sure that okay, this is what I want to do, okay, how can I help you with that? So know that you are the one in charge. The decision is all yours. So make the decisions, do the decisions. You might fail at some and you would win at some. Learn the lessons and keep it moving. The last thing I would be talking about is increase from time to time. Increase the possibility threshold of your mind. There are times that we get comfortable in a particular level, and because you are not too exposed to, you know, let's say you are in business and all you can wrap your head around is a 50 million turnover every year, whereas there are people doing like triple times 100 of that amount. If you don't sit with people that does business on that kind of level, you would never see it as something possible for yourself to achieve. If you don't have a friend or a mentor, someone that have earned a particular salary in 9 to 5, you would continue to say, oh, 9 to 5 is slavery, whereas some people are balling doing their 9 to 5. So always try as much as possible to increase the possibility threshold of your mind. Travel, read books, go for conferences, get mentorships, and all of that. And I hope you've picked one or two things from from the lessons that I've shared today. And let me know if you're interested in reading a book, or if you have read a book, what changed for you. And you can suggest some other books that you would like me to review. And see you in the next video. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Eh, 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 eh.